Welcome to this Somatic Pilates class. We'll be moving really gently today with extra awareness. This is a nice class to unwind tension and reduce stress. When you're ready to begin, join me in a seated position. And I want you to get really comfortable. So you can sit on a blanket or two, or you can even do these first seated exercises in a chair. Just really want you to be aware there's no extra tension being held in the hips for your seated position. Hands can rest gently on your thighs. And let's get started with deep breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in. Long breath out. I encourage you continue to breathe deeply throughout the session and slowly just let your head rotate from one side to the other. And just take your time here. Notice your ending range of motion. There's going to be no force trying to do more in the session. And keep your head rotated towards the left. Your chin will tilt down. And then rotate your chin up at the diagonal. Let's do that again. Your chin tips down and rotate it up at the diagonal. Keeping it up at the diagonal. And you'll start to do circles here. Try to do little circles here. And reversing the direction. And bring your head back upright. And again, rotate your head side to side and just notice difference one side compared to the other. Then keep your head rotated to the right and your chin goes down and then up at the diagonal. Keeping your chin up and try those circles again. Reversing the direction. Bring the head upright again and rotate head side to side. Staying center this time, interlace your fingers and have your thumbs pointing downward. You'll take your hands behind your head with your thumbs still pointing downward, so they're pointing down along your neck. Deep breath in. And exhale, your chin tips down and roll down through your upper back, your middle back. Take an inhale in your fold and rolling back up again. Inhale, neck and head presses into thumbs and hands gently. And repeat that. So breathing out, rolling down. Inhale here. And rolling back up. Staying up this time, just seated with natural curves of your spine. And switch the cross of your legs if you're sitting cross-legged. You'll start bending over to one side. So side bend, still gently pressing head against your hands, and then coming right back up again. And second side, bending over side, and up. And now bend over to your left, staying here. Rotate down, right elbow towards the left knee, and then open back up again. And do that right away again. So slow rotation down, and then opening back up. And then staying down at that diagonal, let your head come down a little bit more, then just press your neck and head into your hands gently, ever so gently, lowering neck and head down further, and then just the neck and head come up a little bit. Another time. And roll all the way up this time. Then come back to center. And side bend to one side. And to the second. And we'll stay over to the right side this time, repeating that sequence. Taking your time, rotating towards the knee. And then opening out. And again, rotating. And open. You'll stay rotated over this next time. Let your chin and head lower down, maybe a little bit deeper. Then bring your neck and head back up. Again, lowering down. Really release through the neck. Then find that gentle press. And rolling all the way up. Unwind to center. And one time, bend over to one side. And bend over to the other side. And staying upright. Reach your arms to the ceiling and stretch them wide. And bring the hands just right in front of your chest here. So the hands can rest gently on the sternum. Look over one shoulder. And now rotate your spine. Coming back to center. Let your head return center. Look over a second shoulder. Find that spinal rotation. Coming back to center and head. So really find this sequence where it's head, spine, spine, head. One last time here. Staying center. And now let's come laying onto your mat. You might want to just try today, keeping your pelvis elevated by the blanket. And if you don't like that, feels uncomfortable, feel free just remove the blanket. So the blanket is definitely optional here. Let your shoulders be nice and heavy, your head. Just notice where the weight is heavy on the mat and where it's lifted, especially if you have the pelvis elevated by the blanket, there's probably going to be a bigger space between your back and the mat, and that's perfectly fine. Your next breath out, bending the knees in towards your chest and give them a nice hug. And if you'd like, you can rock a few times side to side here, getting more comfortable with this gentle rock. And then staying center, one foot goes down onto the mat. You keep hold of the opposite leg. And the foot down on the mat can stay right where it is, or maybe you want to slide that heel away from you more so that leg is extending a little bit more. You still want it pretty relaxed. And start circling the leg you have a hold of. So big circles with the leg. The arm is really helping this, the arms. Then reverse the direction of these circles. And keep the knee in towards you and start circling just the ankle around. So circles with the ankle. Softening in the shoulders and the chest. Then reverse the direction of circle. Pausing, and again, bend both knees in towards your chest. Maybe rock just a little bit side to side. And pause, center. Opposite foot goes down onto the floor. Maybe it's right here, or you want to slide your leg longer. What feels nice for you. And start circling the leg you have a hold of, letting the arms help with the circle. Then reverse it. Pausing with the circling of the leg, and instead circle your ankle. And reversing. One more time, bend both knees in, and if you'd like, a little rock side to side. Your feet will go down on the mat, arms by your side. So if you have a blanket underneath the pelvis, your arms would be elevated by the blanket, and that's just fine. Start to rock the pelvis towards the belly button and take just the pelvis off the blanket, and then returning. And do that small motion again. And as you continue, really focus on what can you relax a little bit more. Maybe brow line, jaw, neck, chest, arms, back, or even hips. What can you release a little bit more? And if you'd like, start peeling your spinal column higher off the mat, but you're still sensing ease. Then rolling back down. So if with the bigger range, you start to grip a lot in your muscles, feel free to go back to the smaller range. Find less effort here right now. Another time here. Your pelvis will stay down once again. Your choice. Your feet can stay here, or your legs go up to the ceiling. Again, what's going to help you feel more at ease here? The knees can always be a little bit bent with legs up to the ceiling. Your arms can stretch up to the ceiling as well. And start just letting the arms be heavy back behind you to the floor. Circle them around to a T, and then to the ceiling. And repeat that, taking your time. Even though the arms are moving, still trying to let the shoulders, the chest, stay as relaxed as possible. And then reversing the direction of your arms. So just a nice, slow, smooth pace. And now take your arms to any position that feels nice. Maybe it's to a T, maybe it's to a Y, or more narrow. Your legs can stay here, or bend your knees, feet on the mat, and see how it is to take your legs to a straighter position. So you want to just find ease here. You're not holding on with any tension. If your pelvis is still supported by the blanket, slight opening for your hips if your legs are long. Just notice what would your body appreciate right now. And allow yourself to take spacious breaths here. If your legs are lifted or long, go ahead and bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat. The arms, if they're overhead, can just come to the side of your body. And take your time to roll on to one side and press yourself up to a seated position here. Again, use the blanket if you have one. Finding a little bit more ease in the seated position, back where we began. And start to circle your torso just 3 times in one direction. Notice how you can really rock forward to the side and back, kind of spiraling all around your center axis. And then reverse the direction. The next time you come center or forward, pause. Look down, let your spine round and roll yourself up and just find that easeful stacking of the spine. One more time, interlace the fingers, thumbs point down, hands behind your head here. Just letting the head and then the neck nod forward, then bringing the neck and head back up. And do that again. And staying upright with the head, reaching your arms one time to the ceiling, circling them wide, and either having them on the side of your body or on your knees, wherever you're most comfortable with. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, really feeling the breath move into the body. And then leave the body. Wonderful work with that really gentle session. I hope it was a beautiful reset for you, just more awareness to moving in your body in a really kind way. Have a beautiful day, and I hope that you can join me on the mats.